Ready? 2. Fuck the Raiders. Man, and we are live, people. Damn. You guys know what it is. Broadcasting live to you from North Hollywood, California. This is the American Cholo Podcast. My name is Gil. I am the American Cholo. And, of course, I got Boo Boo Bear in the building.
That's right. The only thing I got to say is Raiders. 13-3 right now.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, listen, like I say, we already caught our body, carnal. We got a championship. I'll see you in 20 years.
Yeah, man, we were the first ones to get a championship in LA.
Yeah.
For 20 some odd years, baby.
You sound like that one vato. I was with her first. Like, damn. I mean, that was like 20 years ago, carnal. Like, you still trying to live off that fame?
Fuck yeah.
You sound like not really it's RJ. Now you sound like RJ with Kim K. I was first.
I got it on video.
Yeah. That was the claim to fame, fool.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but right now, guys, don't worry. It's what is it, 13-3 or something?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the battle of the losers.
Yeah.
Because
but we got the better record.
But we're
the better record today.
We're the better losers, fool. We're the better losers. Nah, man, it's all love. I lose no sleep over sports because at the end of the day, those guys are still millionaires going to their $1 million houses with their $1 million wives, homeboy. But today, let's talk about who we got in the house. Today we have actor, writer, poet from Orange County, Mr. Michael Sandoval. What's good, Michael?
What's up?
What's going on?
All right.
Gil, Boo Boo.
That's
Can I
right.
call you Mr. Cholo or AC or
Mr. Cholo, Mr. Cholo,
Mr.
Cholo, huh? Mr. Cholo, AC, whatever you want, homie.
Right.
Just don't call me Susie.
No, I won't call you Susie.
What's good, Michael? How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Just,
Get a little bit closer.
get a little bit closer. My bad.
Yeah, don't be scared. Step up to the mic. Homie, step up to the mic.
First time on the podcast, you know what I mean? So I'm happy, to be here, the legendary.
Legendary, man. My head's already too big. I can't carry it, fool. Don't get it any bigger, dude. Mine's just gonna fuck.
Mine can never get too big, homie.
First things before I say anything, I came on here and I want to say thank you, Dog.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you because that shit, you know what I'm talking about. I want to get into all that shit, but in the summer, bro, they try to play our culture. They try to act us like bitches or whatever. Nah, bro, and I want to just shake your hand on that.
Oh, for sure, homie, for sure.
Shit, because we're a proud people, and you talk about dividing us. I mean, they want to divide us. But I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you too, Boo Boo. I'm
Thank
proud
you,
of you
homie.
Thank you.
We're more than just Cholo number 7 in the back.
Yes, sir.
And we're more than stupid shit, And they all they want to do is pigeonhole us. So
we kicking that door down.
You give a platform, right, for the guys like me, because there's Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
And there's all those actors that we know, but then there's the underground actors who we're hustling and grinding and we're shining too. They don't want to give us a shot, but you do. So thank you.
That's right, man, for sure. I mean, our pleasure. Cause now that's why we built the platform. So with what you're saying, it makes me feel good because we know it's working, man. Yeah. But now let's just jump right into this, man. Where were you born and raised at, carnal?
Oh, I was born in Washington.
Okay.
My mom and dad, and then, but I grew up, it's first 13 years, I was in Los Angeles. And then I moved to Orange County because it's I got one little fight. My mom got scared and we moved there's no uncle. We moved to Orange County, But I always thought because I remember that was 91, the Fresh Prince era. So I'm oh shit, we're moving out of it's gonna, because everybody thinks that's what you guys think. Orange County, right? They're a bit,
Nah, we don't think
But
that.
then you go and you're fuck, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And talk to me about your upbringing and all that stuff. Let me know what kind of family you grew up with.
Man, I always hate doing this part because I get jealous of people. Because I don't have that family structure. I don't have,
Well, you're in the right place.
I don't have that. My mom did the best she could, and I'm just getting to the point in my life at 44 where I can be all right, Mom, but we don't have that relationship, and I'm not gonna come in here and talk shit, God bless her, My dad, he has another son named Michael Theodore Sandoval Jr.
Oh Jesus, same exact name.
And
I hope he has better credit than you.
I just got Discover and American Express.
That's right.
To me, it was funny. My ex-girlfriend, when I got Discover, she was like, "That's huge, right?" And then we broke up, and I got American Express. So I'm like, what's up?
Well, that way, because if he's using your same name, man, hopefully he can get off his credit. But now he just heard you. He's like, "Oh, that fool got the good credit. I'm gonna get him."
Yeah.
So, what's your relationship with your dad, if any?
I mean, I'm 44. I probably talked to him like 10 times since I was like 8.
Oh shit, that's not
and
too
I'm like over exaggerating, maybe like 3 or 4.
Right.
Maybe 5. I don't know. To be honest with you, because you know, like again, I have a lot of resentments. Like, you know, like I come onto the show, right, and I'm grateful. But I watch you, you know, and I'm an actor, you know. And shout out to Johnny, Chicano Hollywood, get it, you know what I mean? But right. I just feel like I get resentful because like I don't have that family structure. All I know is like hip hop, you know, like you always diss Pac, but Pac like fucking raised me. Like when I hear like shit, I'm like, what the fuck, Pac? Why are you telling my story? You know, like I get jealous of people who had like a family and shit. Like I get fucking super jealous. And you hear my voice change, I get all emotional. But Pisces, we fucking cry. You know, that's why I got in so many fights. People are like, oh, you're a bit like what? But you know, I don't have that family structure. Like, I wear this cross, right? My sister's. Rest in peace. I love you. I miss you. She passed away from cancer in August 2020.
Condolences, brother.
You know, thank you. So like her, me and her were close, you know? Like, she's the only one who believed in me, you know? So I wear her cross. Like, I wanted a stunt. I'm wearing all my fucking jewelry. You know, like, I said, nah, man, like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, I saw Baldacci, man. Shout out to Baldacci, hardest fucking rapper on the streets right now, hottest rapper on the streets, man. Get money, you know? And I seen Bozo. What's up, Bozo? Shout out to Bozo. I don't know any of these guys, but shout out to them, man, because to me, like, we talked earlier, like, who's hotter than Baldacci, dog?
Yeah.
Who's hotter than YB right now, dog? Who's hotter than fucking... come on, let's keep it real. These guys are hot. And the whole hating on the culture, you know? So shout out to those guys, man. Keep doing your thing. I don't bump other rappers, you know? Like, I try to keep it underground, you know? Because I'm an underground quote-unquote actor, you know? I haven't made it into like a big $1 million movie, you know? But, again, like I said, I just... Like, they call me Angry Mike in the Valley, right? I'm drinking. I had 3 years sobriety, right? And I fucking relapsed. And then you see, like, who your friends are, like when you're fucking bleeding, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I love you, right? And then fucking relapse. And then where is everybody? You hit people up, hey, you got 5 minutes? For what? I was so mad. I was like, block you, motherfucker, because I'll talk shit and beat you up when I see you. Yeah. But I can't, though. He's like some huge, giant white dude, like 10 feet 4, like 802 pounds. You know, like, I'll fight him and get beat up, but you know what I mean? Like, I can't.
You don't want to pick on him, but you want to pick on me.
No.
You didn't follow me. You didn't follow me back.
It sounds like some hoe shit. See, that's why I didn't want to bring it up on the fucking air, because it sounds like some hoe shit. You know?
Boo Boo's like those, he's those guys who have millions of followers and only post like 7 things, and he don't follow you back, homie. That's his secret, homie. But the thing is, you can't get mad at Boo Boo. It's his beard. His beard runs everything.
You know, like
there's a little guy that comes out. It opens up like that. Remember what was the movie, The Men in Black, and this little guy comes out? That's the guy who controls Boo Boo, homeboy. He looks like this about right here, homeboy.
So
Boo Boo's following you, homeboy.
It's all good. No,
I follow you now.
I didn't want to bring it up because it sounds like some hoe shit. But I'm like,
hey, at least you recognize it, homeboy.
I just wanted to have like one joke, you know, that I'm like, you know, like, but like, fuck.
No host bar here, homie.
My fucking.
Hey, but people get upset at you when you do stuff like that.
I noticed.
I've had people that I've known for years get upset because what was it? And I was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, because I didn't follow him.
Yeah.
And I don't follow a lot of people. I really don't.
I didn't expect you to follow me. Well, honestly, when you worked with us, I was like, I just shot you out. Remember, I was like, thank you for working with us. Because I'm like, yo, he's going to big time us. He's a star. We're just like, you know, whatever, right? But then you followed me back. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, of course.
Boo Boo did it.
And Boo Boo did it.
And Boo Boo did it. You know, like,
that'll tell you. They think I'm the asshole out there, but in reality, guys, Boo Boo's the asshole. Yeah. That's why he's a Raiders fan.
Hey, and I just want to let you know, I am a Rams fan.
There you go, homeboy. There you go, player. There you go, player. No, so okay. So, I mean, you're sitting in a chair where a lot of guys have had the same pretty messed up story about family and not having that structure. So that's a lot of things that we can all kind of relate over here. So you're coming off of your life. You're not having good structure. So what are you doing as far as like junior high school? Are you thinking about acting at this point, or are you just being is that the beginning of Angry Mike? You were upset Mike at this time.
No. Hold on. Let me finish this shit.
Oh, let's do it.
Let me finish this shit. The reason they call me Angry Mike is because one, like a guy who looked like me allegedly, right? Isn't that Kelpie's word, allegedly? Like,
go down that road, huh?
Yo, shout out to Kelpie, man. Shout out to everybody. I'm not gonna come on here and talk shit on no Mexican, Chicano, Latinos. I'm not about that shit, man. We got enough people bringing our fucking division. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Like even a Kelpie, like respect. Like that shit pissed me off with Suspect and fucking Sharp.
Yeah, that was a bitch.
Because they go back to Orange County. It's like, dog, like, aren't you from some sucker shit? Where you from? Because where I'm from, bro, you won't talk that shit. I guarantee you they will take you out your fucking chain and your sneakers if you talk that. You don't even got to talk that shit. And I get offended because Relax, Michael. See, Angry Mike. You know?
Angry Michael's gonna come out, fool.
No, but like the thing is,
you won't like me when I'm mad.
No. The thing is this, because
you should have put the camera on
know,
us.
Hey, they down the street, fool. We can roll over there, Mike. We can run this shit, homie. We go live over there.
The thing is, like, I just want to love. You know, I want. It sounds like whatever, but because again, like to all the Chicanos, right? Like, whatever, man. Because if we just unite our fucking credibility, our talent, all these things, man, we're equal to anybody.
Yes, yes. Give me 1 second, man.
Oh man, that's that tree right there. It's Christmas tree. Damn it.
I gotta stay in the season, homeboy.
Oh yeah, just pay attention to that tree every once in a while.
No, but you're absolutely right with that, and the passion you have is real, Mike, man. That we can go toe to toe with anybody, whether it's fighting, whether it's acting, whether it's rapping, whether it's movies. I don't know about NFL. We're kind of small for that, but
Or NBA.
yeah, we go soccer. Yeah. But we can. And the issue a lot of time is that we're the bowling ball and we knock each other down all the time, man. And it's a damn shame, oh boy.
That's because we do it to ourselves, so other people can do it.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
There you go, homeboy.
You know, like,
so that's why I don't want to come on here and even whoever, right? There is no evens. We're all even.
Yeah.
I was taught there's no big I's and little U's. And I can't like whoever, right? Who we think is whatever, right? Shout out to him. The white boy, listen that. From what I hear, mom's is Mexican. I'm down with him.
Yeah, Kelpie.
You know? And that's all I'm gonna say on shit. But like when people come out here, go back to Orange County. I've been around the country, dog, and I've been around and I just know we move respectful.
Yes.
You know? And like that's how you see like certain people talking all this shit about whatever. You know, it's whatever. So the whole Angry Mike thing is because a guy, like I said, allegedly who looked like me slapped a couple dudes around in AA. But
oh, jeez.
No,
Jesus. You said it AA.
No. But see, listen, hold on. It's not like that. The thing is this, right? My thing is this, like, if I'm like when I first, like, again, allegedly, right? A guy who looked like me, his first day of sobriety, right? Things happen, you know, whatever, with the security guard. I don't want to get in. Anyways, the point is, if I'm struggling really bad with drinking and drugs or like, you know, smoking weed or whatever, but alcohol's powerful, you know?
Oh, yes.
If I'm struggling with that and you come up to me to my sponsor, right? You'd be like, oh, I'm going to help Michael. And you lie to me, right? And I'm not you. Him right there. I know he's a hoe, right? And he's lying, you know? And it's like, how am I supposed to open up to you and tell you the truth when I know you're lying? You know, because your story doesn't add up. Oh, I went to prison 57,000 times. Like, I don't know, in California, you get struck out. Not anymore, but our age, right?
Yeah.
So your story doesn't add up. I know they believe it. But my dad is in prison right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm 44. More than half of my life, I know, like, I grew up in this shit. Like, and there's a lot of, like, John Cena's and Undertakers and, you know, it's like, hey, Undertaker. It's like, hey, you're not dead. Hello. Yep. But these guys build up this image and character, right? Persona. And it's like, bro, like, don't try to punk me. Like, I come with respect. But don't think I'm a bitch just because I'm telling you, yes, sir. Like, when I came in to your wife, yes, ma'am, to you, yes, sir. But some people want to take that for weakness.
Oh, yeah.
So I had, like, I'm not going to front, bro. Like, some dude, you know, people talk shit. And if you talk shit to me, like, I'm a Pisces. I'm sensitive, bro. Like, I think I think you think I'm a bitch. So if you talk shit to me and try to, like, punk me, the first time, you probably get away with it. Because I'm going to be like, yo, I don't want to fight, you know?
Yeah.
And then the second time you try to do that shit again, right?
It's not going to happen.
No, I'm a Pisces, bro. I'll probably but But I'm the fucking 3-strike man. You think I'm a bitch. You understand? Because, like, I'm cool, dog. I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck, because, like, we know where the shit goes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So don't try to punk me. I thought we coming to AA to change our life. And everybody's playing. Go to a fucking AACANA meeting. Everybody's trying to gangbang and thug. It's like, bro, you're 45 and you're starting to get tatted up? You should do that at 16. Why you gangbanging? Why you gang
this dude?
Bro,
Keep it real.
Serio,
why you trying to gangbang in fucking AA?
Keep it real.
And the funny thing is, it's always a motherfucking out-of-staters. Oh, I'm from Boston. I'm from some fake ass shit, right? No disrespect to Boston. I didn't mean Boston fake. Some other, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of towners.
Like, well, we can never verify you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You went to prison 805 times, right?
You can't do that.
That doesn't make sense. So my thing is, I just, you know.
Your story doesn't add up at the end of the day.
Angry Mike, right? That's where he comes from, because I'm
I don't
struggling
see
in
it.
AA,
I don't
bro.
see it. Angry Mike, I don't see it.
Fuck that. You know what I tell people?
I don't see it. I don't see
You know what I
it.
tell people? I tell them, passionate Mike.
That's right.
I got passion, bro, because if I'm speaking with this much love,
You know what it is,
you know what I'm
Mike?
saying? 'Cause, you know?
It's the Pisces, homie.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm a Pisces, homie.
You are?
You too.
Yeah,
What day are you
I'll
born?
give you like one strike, homie.
What day are you born?
I can't tell you, man. My credit will fucking get fucked up right now. I tell you. We'll talk after, homie. I can't. Somebody will be like, they're already trying to get all my information,
Oh,
homeboy.
yeah, I forgot. Huh? I'm like, shit.
They're on it,
like,
homie. My haters are my number one fans, carnal.
Bro, I'm walking around out there. I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to get, like, sniped out here thinking I'm, like, one of American Cholo soldiers. Like, kill that fool, you know? Like,
No, I'm a true paisano. I got 2 birthdays, homeboy.
nice. I like that.
And I do. I celebrate them both. My wife hates it, but I'm like, no.
Two.
Yeah, homie. There was one birthday. Let me tell you the 2 birthday story. I don't mean to cut you off, Mike, but let me tell you the 2 birthday story real quick. For all my life, I believed my birthday, let's say, was birthday A, right?
Yeah.
So I was about, I don't know, 16 years old. I'm in the youth authority one year, and my mom comes to visit me, and I thought it was my birthday, but it was birthday B. It's a week earlier. She comes and tells me, "Well, happy birthday." I said, "My birthday's not the next week." She goes, "I'm your mother. I know your birthday."
Ooh.
I can't argue with that, right?
She was there.
I said, "Well, why in the hell have I been celebrating? Because your dad's an idiot." Now, she didn't quite say an idiot,
Yeah.
but she kind of, insinuated it.
Okay.
Your dad's an idiot, and he liked a soccer player, and he liked that date, and he put that date, even though he's like, "I'm your mother. I know." And I said, "Oh shit!" So then every time the year comes around, that first date comes first, and it always hits me. This is my birthday.
Yeah.
But then the other one, so they both kind of feel half weak to me now. So now I say, screw it. I'm going to celebrate this one and that one.
So is your birth certificate A or B?
It's the other one, the fake one. My ID is the fake one.
Yeah, I like it.
So that way, when my real one comes up, this is my real birthday. So I tell
So
my
he
wife.
said he's a true paisano. He's keeping it
He's
fucking.
keeping it real.
There you go, homeboy. Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
That's my son. My son is born the 27th of a month, right? My baby mama. Shout out to my baby mama. Beautiful, smart, college educated, doctorate degree, assistant principal in Santana, like helping all the
Nice.
Mexican kids. We need more people like her. We need more teachers and doctors.
Yes, sir.
We don't need any more like actors. We don't need any more. We got enough. You know.
Mike's closing the doors.
No. If you want to be an actor, be it. But to be like great and to live forever, go fucking change a kid's life.
Nice.
You know, because there's a lot of kids out there like me that like, man, like
I need that guidance.
How many homies you got that are still 16?
Oh, yeah. On the block.
I'm
homie.
one of them.
On the block.
I'm not
homie.
on the block. But
I got homies on the block,
Look,
homie.
I don't fucking. I was thinking, should I wear a suit? People are like, hey, wear like a suit. You're whatever. I'm like, I don't even like. You know.
I'm gonna come with the gold chains.
Hey man, my first time on here,
Man, Baldacci was sitting there just a few weeks ago,
yeah.
homeboy.
Inspired
Like,
me.
that's right.
Hey,
Bozo's been
come on,
sitting
man.
there.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
But you just named 2 of the fucking hardest rappers in the game.
Yeah, sitting in that same
Straight
seat
up.
you were.
That's right,
Straight up.
homeboy.
I'm honored to be here. You know?
YB's in there. We're getting
YB,
some-
another one of the hardest rappers in the game, dog.
Yep.
I'm honored to be here,
That's
dog.
right.
Yeah, I gotta get.
Those are 3 superstars.
I gotta get
dog.
Conejo in there for the live, homeboy. He was coming for the live,
Hey, I
homeboy.
saw that shit.
That
I
shit was
watched
dope,
it.
right?
Hey,
Like
another
a-
shout out to Conejo.
like a
I know
movie,
I know the
homeboy.
producer of the movie he was on. The one where him and Shia got it, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't like all that
Hey,
cheese, man.
he
dog.
put Shia on, homeboy.
Hey,
did.
Hey, but from what I hear, that fucking white boy's crazy and he's not a bitch.
No, for sure.
He's down for his
He's
shit.
down.
He might get fucked up, but he's
He got-
down to fucking scrap. That's what I heard.
Look who put him
I know
on
the
there.
producer. I know the producer who was on that movie.
Yeah.
She fucked me and her produced my short film, not the one that I came on here to talk about. The one prior.
Right.
Like the writer Michael Sandoval. Shout out to Melanie. What up, Melanie? She's in London right now, being rich and like white and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Melanie. What up, Lewis?
That's all right.
You know what I mean? But
Man, I love it, Mike, homeboy. That's right. Yeah, so Conejo, the interview was fucking dope. It was like a fucking movie.
Like 2 hours, man.
Yeah, we're going to the concert tomorrow, by the way. People.
Right. We'll be there.
I'm glad that I came here because I wanted to be like, yo, man, like, is there something you can do for me to? How do I like? Come on, like,
how do I get on, man?
Bro? Yeah. Like. I throw you a chain or something, dog. Like, come on, like,
Hey, you made it here, Big Mike. All right. So you told us a story on the AA. Make sure never to go to AA with Mike.
Hey,
let me put this on my list. I'm like, do not go to AA with Mike.
Fucking got 55,
text them before I go.
55, 60-year-old dudes gangbanging. It's like, yo, chill, dog. Like, get off your mom's couch first,
you're gonna hurt him, Mike.
Advice, bro. You give advice and you live on your mom's couch and you're 50.
There's a lot like that, homie.
200.
Yeah, there you go. Shots fired. That's perfect. I love it. Chris has so much fun back there.
Yeah, that was dope.
Chris comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was a perfect way. Chris has so much.
They cut my mic like, yo, shut this fool up. Like, I was like, what? Like,
oh no, I'm fucking loving it, Dick.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the thing.
Yes,
were you in high school? Like, were you in the drama class, or
No. I played baseball and I played basketball.
You're like a baseball player.
And
who's your team?
Angels.
Just making sure, homeboy. All right.
My bad. My bad. AB, huh? Like, calm down. Like,
oh no, my cuñado is a huge Angels fan.
Mike Trout and Ohtani on the same team. That's fucking special.
Yeah, but the team sucks.
Hey, but I'm
sorry. We just keep it real over here, homie. But the team sucks.
I never said they were dope.
You said special. Like, they might be that kind of special.
Hey, fucking Ohtani is the modern day Babe Ruth.
I know, but the team sucks.
Cause Artie Moreno's an idiot. Shout out to Artie Moreno. Can I get some No, hey, listen. I'm gonna keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
Are you a real baseball fan?
No, I really.
I was for a couple years.
Only during the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the Yankees have always been the richest team. George Steinbrenner, rest in peace, right?
Yes.
Owner, right? Mm-hmm. He was like Artie Moreno. I think I know baseball. What happened? They never won. George Steinbrenner stepped back. He let his baseball guys run shit, and they just said, "Hey, you're a billionaire. Just write us checks. You don't know.
Just invest.
Invest in the team." And what happened? They won 5 out of like 7. Remember?
Yeah, they're killing it, bro. Killing it.
So,
yeah, they just got the squad to play, bro. But
the thing is we're paying all kinds of players that play for other teams. And we're playing Anthony Rendon $50 million to be injured for this first 3 years. Every year. So.
They gave Pujols a huge fucking one.
We paid his contract while he played in St. Louis. So.
I think they were just trying to get people in the seats, but weren't thinking longevity.
Have you noticed how every general manager and manager goes to the Angels for like 1, max 2 years and they leave? It's because Artie thinks he knows baseball. Yo, bro, you played like middle school baseball or high school maybe. Like it's always the rich nerd that thinks he can.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like
to him, he's playing like a video game. A rich boy's fucking video game.
It's exactly
that's
perfect. That's all it is for those billionaire dudes.
Yes.
Sports is a rich guy's video game.
That's exactly
I got a story on the Angels.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. When Disney owned the Angels a few years ago when they were on the World Series, I knew Roy Disney personally.
Nice.
So one day, he's walking to his car. I come out of my office. He's right there. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? He's like, all right. And he goes, like, wait, how come you ain't up there with John Travolta and Michael Eisner in the box, And he looked at me. He goes, I hate baseball. I said, you own them. He goes, they bought them. That was it. He didn't even care. He owned the Angels and the Ducks, and he hated sports.
But that was a business move where I'll give you the money. You guys win.
Yeah.
I think that's Artie's problem, man. Yeah. Maybe his wife should have got the team.
I don't know, man. It's just like they're wasting Trout. Trout's already 30 now. Like,
yeah, he's no. When it comes down to great player. That much I know. Yeah, absolutely great player. But they ain't doing much with it, homeboy. It looks good on paper. It's almost like when the Lakers got all the everybody coming in. Yeah. It looks good on paper.
You know what? Shout out to Augie. He's gonna hate me right now. Augie, I love you, man. I know you're watching. I hope you're watching. I'm gonna cross myself because
let's do it. It's good. Get the shots fired ready.
And you know what? Augie said to give you a shout out.
That's
the
right.
director. Remember Augie?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Augie, man. What's going on, my man?
He wanted to come, but he got hurt. So, shout out to Unlock Pictures. Shout Shout out to Johnny again, Chicano Hollywood. You
That's
ran
right.
down some pictures, but Unlocked Pictures is highly respected without a major deal. So, you know.
So let's talk to. So your high school times, you're doing baseball. You any good?
No. I played baseball like as a little kid, you know, to like have like a what do you call it, like an outlet, you know,
Of course.
stay off the streets and shit.
That's
'Cause, like,
sports
you
is
know,
a great outlet for that.
But then I you know, like baseball is a great sport and I love it, man. But it's just coming up in the '90s, like we're from the same era, like. Those struggles between Jordan and Drexler, or Jordan and like Magic the first year, or Jordan and like Stockton and Malone, like those are battles. Like imagine the Utah Jazz, you know, John Stockton and Karl Malone, they never won a championship, right?
You got real close.
But in this era, they went 7, 10, 12. You're like, who's gonna stop Karl Malone? Like he would kill anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's almost like the rap game compared to now. If you had the rappers, the lyricists that were back then in the '90s compared to the guys now, I would think the '90s will take them out, man.
Again, I think like us being from the same generation, like we're all like in our 40s, right? So we're lucky to be from the golden age of hip hop.
Absolutely.
The golden age of like we got to see Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like
actually playing.
Like I love Kobe. Like he's class of '96, like me. But Kobe's number 2, like, and I think Kobe would probably say that, you know. But I don't think he would. Shout out to Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe would. Kobe
you know, I don't think he would.
No.
You know, like Kobe was an animal though. Like I love Kobe. You know, like it was heartbreaking for him to die. But
Absolutely.
the Lakers, Dodgers, Angels, Ducks, everybody's my team. I love baseball, but basketball, man, those battles. When you're a little kid, you like again when you have nothing, right? You have no fucking thing, right? Like those battles with Jordan and those guys, they inspire you. Like, oh, I could get something. I could have something. Like that's why I'm 44 years old, fucking wearing Jordans because I didn't have them. You know, so the things that you can get now.
That's right. I got that game right
You see,
there.
when you want it, like you're poor. I can't. There's no way I can afford this. So when we
Straight
get
up.
it now, like.
But that's also the hustle that we need to instill in young people. That young people believe that it's their time to party when they're young and, you know, go out. And, yeah, that's fine and dandy. But in reality, the hustle is this. Work your ass off while you're young.
Yeah.
So when you're in your 40, you can buy the Jordans. You can buy that nice car. You can buy that video game. And you could kind of settle in because, unfortunately, it seems like too many, not all, but too many of the young age people nowadays are partying out. They're too into the gram. And then by the time they turn 40, they're going to be living at mom's house still because they can't sit there and, you know, get their life established, I guess is the word.
I'm kind of in that situation where, like, I'm not saying I'm living with my mom, but like I struggle a lot, like daily, like how to be like you hear like adulting, like it sounds corny, right? But like you know, it sounds corny, but like again, when you don't have mentors in your life, like shout out again, like to my baby mama, like I love you, you know, to my son Michael, I love you, Michael. Like where's can I do some immortal technique shit? Where's the camera at? Like,
Right there, homie.
Yo,
Right there,
Michael, bro. I love you. You're my son, man. I fucking love you. You know, like all the good parts of me is in you. The very few parts that I got, I love you, son. Like, I just want you to know that. So, thank you.
How's your relationship with your son?
It's not as good as I want it to be, but it's all right. You know, he's 16 now. His birthday was, you know, a few days ago.
Now, is that because of you or because of him?
It's because of me.
I just wanted to hear you say it.
I'm a fucking man. Like, I don't want to come on fucking American Cholo and be crying like a bitch, but it's my son.
Of course.
I'm a fucking
homie.
man.
Of course. I get
You know
that.
what I'm saying? I'm
homie.
not going to fucking put shit on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened between me and his mom is between me and her. And whatever happened between me and her is my fault too because I'm a fucking man and I take responsibility for that shit.
That's right.
And I don't ever want my son to ever think I'm blaming him or his mom. No, I'm a man. It's all me. He's a boy. I love him. He's my
Absolutely.
heart. He's my fucking heart and soul.
That's right, Mike.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Hey, let me get you some water. Pass the cup.
You want
No.
I kind of do, but you know
Give
what I
him
mean?
water, boo. Give him water, boo.
No. See, because he's thinking I'm tripping now. Because
No, not at all.
When it comes to my son, though, it's
No.
like, dog, like,
Yeah,
I
of
get
course.
emotional. You know
Of
what I mean?
course.
Like,
It comes to any of my kids,
it's
man.
my fucking son. I have one kid.
yeah.
You know, like so, and he has my name, so it's like, you know,
And that's the boy.
yeah, Michael.
That's right.
That's right.
That's special. So,
See, like, hold on, really quick. Like, for example, like, on my phone.
Oh, beautiful kid.
I don't have like a fucking Corvette or a booty or a fucking badass whatever. My son is on my phone.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Let's shift it out a little bit. So I'm trying to get to the point where you started wanting to go into acting, Mike.
well, in high school, I was playing basketball. I was on a team. And I mean, come on, it's always the same, right? It's always the same.
Well, not for everybody.
Yeah,
I want to hear yours.
No, it's
Let's
always the
hear it.
same. For every man, it's the same. We either do things for money or women, right? So in high school, obviously, there's no money. So this girl's like, yo, you want to be in this play? I just want to be around you. You know? So I get into the fucking play called Guys and Dolls. And I'm like, my coach is like, yo, you never coming back. He's like, the last fool that did that, same thing with some girl. We don't even see him anymore. And everybody's like, bye Sandy, bye Sandy. You know, and I'm like, you know, because in high school they called me Sandy, Michael Sandoval, right? Because there was 4 mics on the team. So everybody like, bye Sandy. In high school I was Sandy, you know? So I came back though. I was like, fuck that. Everybody's expecting me to quit, but that's how I got into acting because like I did that play. But then I never did anything else again for like ever. And then I'm on the street and I meet somebody. I'm like, yo, you know, aren't you? He's like, who? I'm like, I don't know your name, but I seen you on TV. So we just started chopping it up. He took my pictures. I didn't even know the game. I submitted them to like a casting agency and they were like, yo, you want to be on the background of CSI? And I don't know what that means. So I go, I'm like, cool, whatever, you know, I'm just like, and they're telling me, oh, it's for 4 days. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, 4 days, you're getting paid. Like, my whole thing is about getting paid. And then they say, all right, you're going to get 2 union vouchers and 2 non-union vouchers. I don't know what the fuck that means. Get 2 union vouchers, get 2 non-union vouchers. I start doing my thing. I'm on set as a background dude, right? And this guy sees my fucking jewelry. And he's like, oh, like, if you remember the Busta Rhymes video, right? Where Mr. T comes in with the fucking big ass fucking plate or whatever it is, gold, and Busta's looking at him. Busta comes in with like way stupid jewelry. So we were checking each other's jewelry out. All right, cool, right? Go see this acting coach. I go see her. She tells me, like, I love you, your style, you know, the way you look, this, that, the third, right? But you got to get out of the background. I'm like, fuck that. I'm on CSI background. They fucking give me fucking lobster and steak every day. You know, I'm getting paid $350 to $500 a day to sit around and do nothing and eat steak and lobsters. She's like, no, but if they see you as a background actor, right? You're not, like, that's why I said artist when we talk, because like I get it now. Like, I'm an artist. I'm not just some guy that stands like Cholo number 7.
Right.
You know? So that's how I got into it. I that way, and then I got an acting coach. Shout out to Sherry Shaw. Got an acting coach. Started realizing that all the shit that you do, right? You might need a little bit of work, you know, but no, it's because Pisces, we got fucking, we got, you know, I don't know what it's called, bro, but what you got, you know, like that, our heart, right?
The passion.
The passion, you know, so get an acting coach, get an agent, you're here. Shout out to Maria Chides. So,
okay, so now you get the acting coach, and what did you learn from the acting coach, man? What are they? How does that work? I hear about stuff like that a lot, but I've never heard what are like the steps they do to help you become an actor. Shout out to OG Steve. Thank you for that $5 super chat, my man.
Shout out to OG Steve. Just to get what you have, right? Like, either you got it or you don't. Either when you got it too. You know, like when you talk, do people listen? When you walk in the room, do people notice? Because there's a lot of people that want that so bad, but it's like, come on, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Either you got it or you don't. You can't buy that shit. Ric Flair, you know, like.
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Was Ric Flair the best? You talk about WWE, right?
Yeah,
Batista.
yeah.
Batista will fuck up Ric Flair in a fight.
Yes.
But who sells tickets?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Ric Flair, baby.
Oh,
The
yeah.
diamond ring wearing. Come on,
Not
jet set
diamond
flying.
ring.
You know, limousine riding. Woo! And I'm having a hard time holding these fucking Jordans down.
Oh, shit.
So who sold tickets? Batista can fight, whatever.
yeah.
But who's the man? That's the point. Like, my acting coach is like, you have to like bring that out, because a lot of people have all this pizzazz, right? And they get on stage and they're like, "Hey, what are
Camera
you
shot.
doing?" It's because I know, like, one is it's 99 fucking % of it is learn your fucking lines. If you don't know your lines, you're fucked. And I remember you were fucking going over your lines. Remember I told you, like, forget your lines.
Yeah.
That's what. Shout out to Sherry Shaw again. Like, forget your lines, because we want you.
Right.
We don't want fuck the lines. Like the lines will if you can convey the fucking message, you're good. But the whole like trying to get fucking so focused on the lines and that you're a robot. No.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what acting coaches do, like again, Sherry or someone else would like what you have, right? What you have, what I have, like a horse, right? And you're like a wild horse, but they got to put like a fucking, I don't know, whatever, my bad, whatever they put on a horse, I don't know, to make them ride, you know? And that's what they do because they say, okay, you could probably win like the fucking, you know, Kentucky fucking races or whatever it's called.
Derby.
Right? Derby.
Mm-hmm.
And you got talent, you know, because let's keep it real, bro. It's a fucking eye game, right? Like when you walk in the room, like Brad Pitt gets bitches. Right, and that means something. Matthew McConaughey, like your favorite actor. Who's your favorite actor?
I don't know if I got a favorite.
Who's your favorite
I
actor?
don't know if I got one
Hey,
either.
Popeye, Chon Chon, huh, boy?
Funny, I saw him. Shout out to fucking Popeye. Fucking was it Cerveza? Was it Cerveza?
Cervantes or something like that.
Popeye Cerveza.
Something like
I
that.
seen him at a red carpet, and I could tell he was like, you know, whatever, right? And like, cause you know, there's people, whatever, and whatever. Shout out, right? But I seen him. I was like, Miklo, I want some chon chon. And he was like, he looked at me because he's like, oh, somebody recognized me, right?
Yeah.
And he came up to me, gave me a hug, and I was like, you know, big shout out. But
No, I like Al Pacino's a great actor. Brad Pitt's a great actor. Who else? There's a few out there, the oldie guys that are real damn good actors.
okay, Brad Pitt, like, is cool. To me, to be a leading man, right? Because we got all these guys like. We'll talk after the show. We got all these guys, right? That want to be the man, right? But to me, what is it encompass the man? Like Ric Flair shit, right? One, do you look like a fucking movie star?
Oh.
Because this is a fucking eye game, right? Like
Yeah.
you can't have like a fucking whatever, right? We used to call this for cara de pito back home, right? You know, like shout out to cara de pito. Nah, fuck that fool. But anyways. You see what I'm saying? Like, like you could have all the like sharp, right? Like game. You could have all this game, but if you whatever, right? You gotta look like the fucking whatever it is. So you gotta look a certain way.
Absolutely.
Then are you cool? Because certain guys are whatever, but they're dorks. So like Matthew McConaughey, Brad Pitt, Bruce Lee,
That charisma they have.
fucking American Cholo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Game. You say charisma, I say game. You know, whatever charisma, that right? And then can you act? 1, 2, 3. And the first thing though is you gotta, because if a bitch, excuse me, if the women don't like you, are you a leading man? You see what I'm saying? You gotta have the fucking skill of an actor. And you gotta have that, like Matthew McConaughey is fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like you see what I'm saying? Like pause, right?
The voice, the talk,
You
how
know?
he delivers
He's
it,
fucking cool.
everything. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that, like to me, that's a leading man right there. Looks cool, acting ability, and that's acting ability is not third, but it just how you can arrange them however you want, you know. So,
But you gotta have Ma to be that.
but to be an actor, all you gotta do is be able to act. You gotta take classes, learn, get in touch with your emotions, you know, because inside is what counts. Like you see a lot of people go in front of the camera and they try so hard to like, they try to cry, you know. It's like, no, that's like pushing. They call it pushing. You're pushing the emotion out. So when I saw you, right, I came up. Remember when I first met you, I just pushed you hard, like, you know, because I wanted you to get in that mode, right? Because like if you sock me, like I'd probably just take it, you know, like because I pushed you, right? But it's because I wanted you to have that. And now I know you're a Pisces. I know you have it, like, you know, because it has to come from inside, like the layer, peel back the onion layer, you know, and you have to be able to go to a place. My acting coach used to call it the pain pit, but it's really the power pit. Because you get your power as an actor. You know? We've all had our hearts broken. No matter if you're the coldest player in the game.
Yes.
We've all had our hearts broken. I mean, it maybe not by a girl, but you heard me 5 minutes ago get emotional talking about my son. So my acting coach would tell you, like, see your son's face.
Use that.
And then but that's corny though, because that's the first layer. She'll say, now describe his eyes. How do his lips look? And when you start to see those, you ever seen when an actor like it's gonna be corny, but you ever seen The Outsiders? Remember the end when the credits are rolling? The Outsiders, Ralph Macchio, remember he dies in The Outsiders?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, he's like, what's up, guys? I'm still here. Like, it's all corny, right? That's kind of like an effective memory. But a good one would be like, I don't know, man, because like I can't think of it right now. But you know when you see an actor, right? And the camera's just on them. And they're supposed to be talking to somebody. and you see him like tear up, but the tear doesn't roll down their cheek and it stays.
Yeah,
that's fucking powerful. Because everybody tries to cry on fucking camera. That's whack. Hold it in. It's way more powerful. You know, it's like, have you ever seen the movie Saving Private Ryan?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you remember the Giovanni Ribisi, fucking shout out, one of the greatest fucking actors in Hollywood. Remember when he's talking about his mom? I can't. They're talking about going to sleep. Remember, and they're in the church.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, the way I would stay awake is by trying not to stay awake. And you remember he's sitting there and he's supposed to be talking to the guys, but I know how they shot that scene. There's nobody there. It's just him, and he has to break his heart. Talking about his mom, and you see his eyes like fucking well up, and you're like, oh fuck, he's seen something. Mm-hmm. That's an effective memory. That's where it's like something, and those are the greats. Giovanni Ribisi. Shout out to fucking rest in peace, Heath Ledger. To me, he's the greatest actor of all time. Talk about fucking great. Heath Ledger. Tupac. I know you hate Tupac, but
I don't. You know, I heard you say that earlier. I don't hate Tupac. The reason I say that about Tupac, and let's make it clear that way, you know, right? The reason I say stuff about Tupac like that is because us as raza, we hold ourselves to a much different standard. If we, and I bump Tupac. Tupac's one of the greatest of all time, right? But if Tupac was an essay and was convicted of what he did, we would disown him. That's the only thing I try to. That's the only thing I try to. That's the point I try to make. A lot of times when I make certain points, people think it's something different, but it's at that. If Tupac was an essay and got convicted for what he got convicted on, nobody would be saying, "Oh, in L.A., maybe in Texas, like SPM." But in L.A., let's keep it real. In L.A., they would say, "Fuck that vato." They would say that vato's got paperwork. That vato's convicted. It's not allegedly.
No, you're
that vato
right,
couldn't walk the yarda, homie.
No, you're 100% right.
That's the only reason I say that.
100% right. And he went low on that shit, huh?
Like, yeah.
Rest in peace to Mills Lane. I think he passed away like a day or two ago. The fight referee.
Oh, yes. I saw it.
Are you serious?
He used to go like that. I'm firm, but I'm fair, guys.
I'm firm, but I'm fair. They even had him on the video game, too.
But he passed away the other day. But he would always say, like, keep him up. One more time, I'm taking a point away. Because he went low on that. But that was cool, though. No, because, hey, you got to understand, like, South Park Mexican, come on, before, like, I was one of those guys. I'm going to keep it real with you. I was one of those guys, like, he met her at a strip club. That's all, because that's all you ever hear. So that's all you know. So for any, like, person who's not paying attention or any person who, like, you don't know much, right? So it's like, well, he met her at a strip club. That's all what I used to believe. Like, oh, well, if he met her at a strip club, and then you see Baby Bash, like, always talking for him. Shout out to Baby Bash, you know? Like, but
it was a 9-year-old.
Bro, like, but wasn't there like 9-9-year-olds or 14 or something?
There was, hold on. Mike R, $10 super chat. I appreciate that, my man. Yo, Sandy, you're doing a great job, bro. That's Mike R, homeboy.
Oh, what up? Shit. That's fucking Roy. That's my boy. See Sandy, like
he's got a seatbelt on everything, man, on this picture. Hold on, put him back down, Chris. You can see it. Right there you go. He's got a seatbelt on and everything, homeboy.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I've been trying to tell him, like, hey, he wants to, like, I hope you're fucking watching, fool. He wants to be a comedian, right? But he's too afraid to believe in himself. You know, and I tell people, like, believe in yourself.
Yes.
Like if you were here, I would bring you. Like, fucking sit there or whatever. Just get in the mix, because, like, I probably suck. Who knows? I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. Nobody is, but
you know, you gotta believe in yourself. And this guy's funny, man. He's a fucking funny ass comedian, like funny as fuck. But I hope you're watching, Roy, because you're the only one who don't believe in you. Everyone else thinks you're funny as fuck and believes in you, but you don't. So, anyways,
well, sometimes we're our own worst critic.
Mm-hmm.
But to get back on SPM, what it was, there was 7 girls that testified that said that he was with them when they were like 14 or 13 years old. When he was out on parole, then he tries to what it was is him and his camp are very smart. They pushed out a big narrative that we all believe for 10, 20, 30 years, 20 years, right? Yeah. And they said it was a 13-year-old. He's not in there for a 13-year-old. He's in there for a 9-year-old. And everybody says, I got even little kids in my DM. You don't know. I'm like, motherfucker, you weren't even born. First of all, homeboy. Let's keep it real. You weren't even fucking born. What does paperwork mean? Oh, fuck, what word do we live in now, dude? What do we mean? And then somebody said, oh, it's not alleged, homie. Convicted, went to appeal. The appeal was held in court. And people that have gone through a trial know that a trial ain't no fucking podcast that lasts an hour. Oh, no. A trial costs weeks and maybe $500,000. So there's a lot of money invested into what happened. And then this is my thing to anybody who says that I'm a hater. First of all, I'm not jealous of guys in prison for fucking child molestation.
No, fuck that.
Come on, homie.
Fuck them.
And then the second one is to anybody that says, well, there's no DNA, there's no that. Look at your niece, look at your daughter, look at somebody in your family who's 9 years old, and tell me if they came into the room and said, so-and-so just touched me in my private spot.
What would you do?
What would you do? Are you going to say, oh, well, honey, do you have a DNA test? Oh, fuck that. What do you mean so-and-so touched you in your private spot? All that bullshit that this and that.
It goes out the window.
It goes out the window. So you know what? It is what it is. The guy's convicted. I really don't give two shits either way, but it was just a good conversation.
Like I said, I watch your show all the time, and how you said, like, one girl, maybe. Yes. Two even. But was it 7 or 9? Whatever.
7.
Like, come on, 7. Fool. Like, and that's the thing, like, I don't even like it, but...
Yeah, but it's weird how Texas and California are so split on that. And now the main thing, who believes paperwork? There could be a video of this guy touching a little girl. Oh, it's doctored. That's the problem with the internet nowadays. Everybody has a reason to say it's doctored, it's fake. It's convicted, homie. There's no alleged, there's no this. Again, if your niece was the one getting touched and she came and told you, Uncle Boo Boo, so-and-so touched me.
I'd be in jail.
You're not, exactly. You're not going to be talking about, let me see the DNA. No. What little girl's going to, and then, she rebutted because she was being asked, could it have been a dream? Of course, little girl could say, what could have been a dream? But what 9-year-old little girl is going to sit there and imagine some guy going down on her?
The thing is, they don't even know about that shit. They're not, their brain, like, their brain doesn't work like you have to be introduced to something to understand it. You don't there's some Einsteins like one every 700 fucking years or some shit, right?
Right.
But to have all those 7 on your fucking
you're doing something
on your fucking paper, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then there was another narrative, and I noticed. I'll take credit for it. There was a big narrative going around too. Oh, there's a video of her recanting her story, and since I did my shit 2 years ago, I said, somebody sent me that video. Yeah. You have better luck of getting a Bigfoot video out than you have of her because that video don't exist because it was another lie that was pushed.
I'm telling you, I watch your show bro, I remember that shit, and show the video of her saying that she took her statement away. You know?
Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll put it up, and I'll be like, you know what, dude, this could be false, but it's not. It's just it's a heartbreak. It's a fucking heartbreak because the guy is by far. I don't know about now because now he's much older, but back when he got arrested, number 1, top rapper, homeboy. I would say, and people say you're crazy. Top 5, homeboy. He sat there. He was on the Tupac level. He was on the lyrical level. He had the beat. He had the swag. He had the whole package. The only problem is he liked little kids, homie.
You know, and then I think you're the one that talked about it on this show about wasn't it you about him picking the girl up at a middle school?
Oh yeah,
you can talk all this shit, right? But if you're going to a middle school, come on,
it's on the
in an Escalade or some shit. Like, come on, you know,
it's on the transcripts when that's when she was testifying. This is all court, right? His baby mama, the one that he had, the 13-year-old, they said was the club, which I could believe, right? She said, and he says, it didn't happen. It's on the transcripts, homie. That. They asked her, did he know you were underage and you were 13 years old? She said, I don't, like something to the effect of, I'm paraphrasing, we never talked about it, but he did pick me up at middle school. He would pick me up at middle school.
Oh, that says your age right there.
I know. And then, listen, I saw that as well when I was growing up, and it happened. But when you have a pattern of that, of seven other little girls that were 13 years old. No, you have a thing for little girls, and then you got the 9. It's like, come on, brother. And I think now he's engaged to one of his daughter's friends that's like 25 years old.
No, I'm not gonna front it.
She's over 18.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah. She's over 18.
I used to like South Park Mexican a lot. You know, like you're right. He took I choke on my necklace, the end of whatever. You know, I was like, what?
Oh, it's banging, homie. Banging.
Dope House Records, Screw Stone. I was like, that's what. I don't know, man, but I can't be down with that shit, you know, like, and I think you were talking about on this show about, can you be down with R. Kelly and all the whatever, right? Music, whatever. And
I bought R. Kelly. I'm not gonna lie.
When you buy yourself?
When
you buy yourself?
No, let's say it comes up with my Pandora. I don't change it. Same thing with SPM. I don't change it. Michael Jackson. I don't change it. Okay, if that's the case, how many movies did Weinstein produce?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta not watch all his movies,
dude. Everybody's got some baggage.
All I'm gonna say is that's like one of the main reasons I love Brad Pitt. Is I'm not gonna say anything else. Is that just like look into it? Like Brad Pitt's a man's man. He might be a pretty boy, but he's down for his shit.
That's right.
You know, so.
So now let's talk about. We'll get enough of the SPM hate. Don't worry.
Yeah, you know, like,
let's talk about. Yeah, we're all jealous. We all wish we were in the pinta together for fucking Chamos. So I had to throw that one in the.
No.
one more thing, if you're like not this and that, right, isn't he PC'd up?
Yes, he's PC'd up too,
If you're
brother.
fucking real with the shit, you wouldn't be PC'd up. But anyway,
Exactly. I mean, if you look at the whole thing, like, and it's just what it is. Mostly, is they did a great job. It's almost like the media when they lied to you.
Yeah.
They did a great job of pushing all this shit before the internet was there. And no, it's a 13-year-old. No, he picked her up at the club. No, there's a video of the girl recanting her story, just lie after lie after lie. And they fed it to us for all those years. And that's when I finally said, fuck this, let me do my homework. And I actually did my homework. I said, and I was shocked, bro. When I fucking saw the transcript, I said, what the fuck? 9-year-old? I said, I never knew that.
yeah, I didn't either.
You know, and
Yeah, I think I remember you saying you just thought that he picked her up at a club.
Yeah, the same
or they were
thing.
in a club.
I
And was
believe-
like, yeah, because I even took his side.
Everybody
I
believed
remember
the
that.
story.
I was like, how do you know? Like, I've been in clubs and you pick up on girls. You think they're over 21 because they're in the club.
yeah, but the next
know,
week
the
when you
next
say,
day,
hey
it's
baby,
like,
let me pick you up.
fuck.
Well, you can pick
Yeah.
me up at middle school. And
You know, like
that's just like, eh. Well, yeah, it's just they believe the lie. And now you have these youngsters out there that are just following it. They're just believing it. They're diehard. We're just some old heads that don't know shit. That man, you believe what you want, homie. When that carne asada comes around, and where's SPM? Oh, he's in the living room with so and so. Get up! Don't leave him with Uncle SPM. He's that uncle. Don't leave him. Don't leave the kids with Uncle.
yeah, exactly. The proof isn't like it's not what you say; it's what you do, and more than what you do, it's what happens around you.
And listen.
You know?
Guy's been there for 20 years. He's PC'd up. He's a convicted. I mean, what more?
more do you
But
need?
that's the world we live in. The world we live in. That we live in a world of denial and say, no, it just didn't happen. It could. It's fake. They were bringing him down because he was the next Malcolm X. Get the fuck out of here. No.
No, they were saying he was like the Mexican Tupac. I remember that. You remember like he was the Mexican Tupac. Like, get out of here.
Okay, what do rappers do a lot? They fuck up. They shoot people. They do this. They live that
Get killed.
lifestyle. Like you know what I loved when Chris Rock did he did a little skit on Tupac and Biggie. He's like, they got assassinated. And he said, no, them ends got shot. They
I remember
didn't
that
get
one.
assassinated. They ain't Malcolm X. They're rappers out there beefing. Them ends got shot.
Yeah,
So that's the same thing with these guys. This fool was doing some grimy shit. He got caught slipping. R. Kelly was doing some grimy shit. He got caught slipping. In 20 years, they're going to be talking about, R. Kelly didn't touch nobody, man. That video of him peeing on little girls, that ain't him, man.
That was his cousin.
That's where we're going with the world today. Nobody wants to believe that their fucking superhero is a dirtbag. No, child molester, but it happens all the
The
time.
thing is like you talk about that shit all the time on this platform about gentrification, but gentrification is real. Like that's not debatable, right? But what's also real too needs to be talked about is like I don't want to sound like one of these like woke like pussies, right? But it's like I guess gentrification can also be like the appropriation of like culture because nowadays you see like when I was growing up, man, I'm 44, class of 96 high school, right? When you got a tattoo, that shit meant something.
Oh, yes.
And if you put something on yourself, you had to answer for it. And now you see like my dad, right? Like growing up, like how these kids are now, Kelpie and these guys, shout out to Kelpie, you know, like, but these kids, young kids, right? All tatted up, right? Like my dad was like that in the 80s. That shit wasn't cool, right? I remember my teachers and my principal being afraid of my dad. And I remember like my dad said, cause like, we moved around a lot. So we went to elementary school in Downey, but we lived in Paramount, East Side Paramount. Like I don't even.
You checking with Swifty?
I didn't.
You beat me to
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
man. You fucking beat me to it.
Like,
Hey, homie.
hey, no, like shout out to Swifty, you know, like,
Big Swift,
but no, I can't afford it. But you know, so they did a fucking what do you call it? Like an election in the classroom. They were like.
A mock
All right.
election.
Yeah, they're like, everybody who lives in the city of Downey, raise your hand. And I'm like, and they said, who lives in Norwalk? I'm like, not me. You know? They said, who lives in Paramount? I was like, me, right? And then they like call you to the office or whatever. And this was in the days when you could get spanked, or paddled.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So they paddled my sister, right? Because I was a like punk ass rat, like in like second grade or something, right? Like, but I didn't know they tricked me, Like it was like not my fault, bro.
You still hurt over
give
it.
me, give me a fucking like.
There's paperwork on Mike, second grade.
Hey, boy, I rat it, bro. I rat it, But they tricked me. It was like fucking like
Hey, hold on. Cut the podcast. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Mike's got paper on him. Homie, second grade. Carnal. Yeah, let's get out of here. Use a snitch.
I am, bro. I'm a snitch. I am because my sister got paddled, and what's funny? Rest in peace, and I love you. I miss you. Like in my heart. But I always felt bad about that shit because I take pride in being like, yo, I'm not a bitch. You can't hustle me. Yeah. But when I get your first or second grade, I don't remember what grade it was.
Like, you're like 6 years old.
Yeah. But they paddled my sister. And I don't know why they didn't paddle me. Maybe it's like
because you snitched, fool. You worked out a deal, fool.
Shit.
You should have said, I need a lawyer. Like,
I said, but hey, man, I want a lawyer, huh? But hey, hold on, really quick. Did I pass your test? Because I know you thought I was all tipsy. Like, hey, let's get this fool some water,
No. We could drink after, homie. Right now. No, come on.
But yeah. So they paddled my. Thank you. They paddled my sister, and my dad came. Again, like that shit's not cool in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Remember, he said, if you ever hit my kid again, he said, if you ever touch my kid again, I'll fuck you up, bitch.
Yeah.
And that principal used to always like hate me. And then after that day, hi, Michael. And the funny thing is, my dad didn't give a fuck because me and my younger sister are right there when he said it. Yeah. That's my dad. You understand? Like,
right.
Like how you talked about it in this podcast before it was out in. Now it's this, nothing else.
Yep, that's how I used to be.
Like I used to be embarrassed of my dad. Like shout out to my dad. I hope you're like, get out on work release or something, but like I used to be embarrassed of that fool because it's embarrassing. Like now all that shit, again, appropriation is cool. When the white kids started getting the fucking bird on your neck or some stupid shit, like I don't want it, like that's no disrespect to anybody, because I use this whatever animal you got on your neck. I'm not trying to diss no white boys or no woods or anything, Right. That didn't come. I didn't want to say it like that. It didn't come out like the way I planned it, but because I know this dorky fucking white bitch, right, that has a fucking tattoo on her neck of a baby pacifier. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Jesus. But she has like a fancy ass job, Yeah. And the thing is, like, you steal our culture, right? And then it's cool for you to go get a job now. But I remember my dad had to sell drugs all the time because he couldn't get a job. Because once you go in a certain direction, it is what it is. So the whole like gentrification, you talk about that shit a lot. But like along with gentrification is, I don't want to sound like one of these yuppies, right? But like appropriation, because like I can't stand a fucking white Karen bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I never believed in any of that shit, right? I'm a little story. I never believed in any of that like white privilege shit. I'm always thinking like, I don't give a fuck. The dopest shit ever is when they asked Old Dirty Bastard on MTV. I don't know if you remember that shit a long time ago. He fucking, when he went around in the fucking limo, he had collecting his welfare checks, and they asked him, so what are you gonna do for the black community? And he goes, nothing. And I was like, that's fucking real. Yeah. At least he kept it real though. That's right. And
shout out to Old Dirty Bastard.
Shout out to Old Dirty Bastard. The young Dirty Bastard is taking his place. But again, man, like, I know someone, right, who stole somebody's dog because they didn't like the way it was being raised. Now, if you or I did that shit, or him, we won't even think like that. But some Karen fucking type people will be like, well, I don't think the dog should be raised. Like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, you stole somebody's dog. Only a fucking Karen would think you could go into somebody's fucking yard, steal the dog, and be okay, and be okay because I don't think the dog should be raised this way. Let's adopt. Like, yo, you stole the fucking dog. Let's keep it real.
Like stealing somebody's kid, man.
But
she rescued it. There you go.
We might be friends on Instagram because that's what the fuck. The thing is, that's what they said, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I have the label of being angry or mean or whatever. It's like, no. The point is, all of this, which you talk about a lot, when you tell the truth in this society, in this day, you're a fucking pariah.
Oh yeah. I'm that guy, homie.
That's why I've always liked your show. Like,
I'm the homophobe. I'm the racist. I hate my own people. You name it, homie. You name it. But what it is the truth hurts, man.
I told people I was coming on here that everyone said the same thing about Tariq Nasheed, right? Oh, he's racist. He's racist. No, not everybody. Like my people, like no, right? But the non-knowing people, or the first thing they know about you, is the whole Tariq Nasheed thing,
right?
And I always say like no, like shout out to Immortal Technique, man. That bro, like that is one of the smartest fucking guys. Like, I would love to just sit there and talk to that guy because I love history too.
Good luck.
And you know, no,
hey, you don't want to. This guy wasn't he was in PTSD for like 2 weeks, dude.
No, but it's cool though because I remember you asked him. You said, so the Olmecs are not indigenous, and he said, Gil.
Yeah. Gil.
I just said Gil. Shout out to I'm not dissing Immortal Technique.
No, that was
I want to
great.
be one of your videos.
That was
I'm an
great.
actor. I'm a comedian. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was dope how he came up here and spit the knowledge. Like, you know, the Olmecs are indigenous because what I feel like, because again, this is something that I kind of don't agree with you with. I feel, right? What's up, brother? You know, but there's 3 indigenous people here, regardless of Mexican, Chicano,
Latino.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Calimax.
No, Calimax. But the point I'm trying to figure out where
Chicano.
you're. No, I don't want to say the wrong.
Mexican.
Hondureño.
I was gonna say something
Catracho.
else. I was gonna say
Salvadorian.
yes.
Central American.
No, I was gonna yes, but the point is like we're like.
Just don't call me Cerote, boss.
No, I wouldn't. But you know, like it's the Kelly Mac thing is strong, bro, and I like that you're putting it out there, and I'm down with it, you know, because I don't like how people are trying to like certain people who I don't want to even give love on this show, but you know what I'm talking about. They try to discredit you because you're not Mexican. Oh, you know, but and the thing I like about you, dog, is you say, hey, fools gonna hit me up and say, where were you born, homie? They say, where you from?
Anybody knows it's real.
You know,
does that.
And the thing is, a lot of people like. They want to hate on you, dog, because they want to be in your position.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and my thing is just like, go do your own thing. You know, like, I feel like I want to do my own thing. Maybe I could like tie my boat to your boat and you can like show me how to do it.
Exactly.
Like, show me how to do it, right? And I'll shut the fuck up and I'll be down. But I'm not going to, like, again, I'm not going to come on here and disrespect no Mexican, Latino, Chicanos, none of that shit, because if we ever stop that, fuck, bro. We could.
The sky's the limit,
Tower of
homie.
Babel, right? How God said, I'm not gonna. Augie, I know you're gonna get bad about this shit, but how God said, no, we're gonna change the languages because if you do, you're gonna build the tower to me,
Yeah.
to the clouds, to heaven.
Oh, shit.
And we are the Babelians or whatever you call them, because you said it yesterday or a couple of days ago. It's cool to be us. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But who is the most beautiful women? It's not even close. Everybody wants our women, right?
Absolutely.
But they don't want us.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They'll take the women of us, right? And they'll put them, like, you see, like, for example, go on Power 106, Kiss FM, whatever, right? You have Dua Lipa or whatever. I don't know what nationality, but they're all Latinas, right? Camila Cabello, all these players, these singers, right?
Right.
But where's Gil and Boo Boo? Where's fucking Baldacci at?
Yeah. They
See what I'm saying?
No, they don't want us.
But they'll take our women, right?
Yes.
And then they'll fucking say, no, but we fear you. Why? Because I'm real? You know what I'm saying? Like, and people always think you're picking your nose when you have a nose ring, you know? So you just
Let them know.
Yeah.
And that's upsetting to me because that, again, divides our people. You know, like, when I first started watching your shit, I thought you were like, you know what people think.
Everybody.
But then everybody, then you start to like this
He's
fool's
making
smart.
sense. He's making sense.
This fool's smart as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
He does
like,
his homework.
Like, and when you talk about the homies who grew up in the hood, right? They would be CEOs of businesses, but they're CEOs of this business.
Yes.
But if you gave them this, right, they would be a Fortune 500 guy.
It's the same hustle.
You know? And it's like, all I want for us is the same opportunity because we're so fucking talented again, man. I'm sitting in a fucking seat of where, like, I don't want to start saying names because I don't want to sound like a hoe. But so many talented people have sat here, dog. And then again, you give them that platform. Like, again, like, come on, man. Like, the 3 rappers that I named here, those fools are as hard as anybody in the game, regardless of color, dog. And I'm not talking about gang shit. No. Take the chains off, right? Take the chains. Check the bitches at the door, right? Check your neighborhood at the door, right? Check all that shit, right? The motherfuckers can spit on the microphone. Lyricists, dog. Straight lyricists. Dope as anybody. But they don't want, but Power 106, because I seen the fucking YB. Shout out to YB, dog. That fool's dope as, come on, dog.
Got the style, got the swag, the full package, homie.
Exactly. If he was white or black, he would be a fucking trillionaire. Yeah. He'd be the leader of rap.
He's got the look, he's got the style, he's got the flow.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got the swag.
And I saw that, I don't know, it was on the other one where you're like, oh, I tried to give Big Boy my CD, right? And Big Boy didn't want to hear it. But then George Lopez co-signed it. Oh, yeah, let me get it. You know, like, what the fuck, man? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we need to, like, again, if we ever, like, got together, there's nothing we can't stop, bro. Like, Chicano Hollywood, right? Shout out to Chicano.
That's a beautiful thing Johnny's doing.
Shout out to Chicano Hollywood, you know? I just want to say, Johnny, man, like, you got to start right here, dog. I'm just saying, you know, like, I write my own shit. I shoot my own shit. Shout out to Augie, Unlock Pictures, Unlock Productions. I write it, I shoot it, I star in it. Ask all the girls, they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, when we're looking like this, right? It's right there. I'm right here. I'm right here. You see what I'm saying? So, there gotta come a time when it's like, because me, like Michael has a big mouth, right? Why? Because I'm a poet, right? I've gone around Hollywood doing poetry. Right, and I say these things, and one time, like I said, and this is no, like I'm gonna say it. However, I get the fucking reaction is what I get, right? But I said what I'm saying. If I was a black man, right, you would say I'm so outspoken and so brash, and I have heart. But I'm a Chicano, I'm a Mexican saying this, and you say I'm racist because the yuppies don't like us, and you like that's cool, but don't hate on us. I'm not asking you to like me, but don't hate on me. You understand what I'm saying to you? So that's all I'm saying, you know, because sitting two fucking Chicanos from the streets, keep it real. Like, when you get here, like, there's other platforms that are bigger, but to me, it's like, this is where it's at. We're keeping it real. Like,
we got that pure dope, Mike.
This is...
All the other shit's cut,
that shit's cut and then stepped on, bro. The movie, remember the movie where they're like, little bit less. Bit, what movie was it? American Gangster?
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
He's like, a little bit less. That's that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here because I'm sitting the same, bro.
This is pure dope, homie. You just can't handle it.
You're the type of guy, bro. Like, I don't know if you can see it. You can lead us, bro, into another fucking dimension. You, Johnny, if you guys get together and really do some shit, because there has to come a time when real street motherfuckers get a shot, bro.
Right.
Because Hollywood loves this gangster shit, right? But then when real motherfuckers walk in the door, they're like.
Well, the thing with Hollywood and even the music industry, especially Hollywood, they will mock us, and even like people, they will mock us, but we're the most feared. Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
they can try to go around any way they want. We're the most feared, hands down. So we can,
we are the most feared, and like, cause I grew up in this shit. My dad is fucking like, I don't even know how old he is. Okay. Getting all tatted up, that's our shit. I don't give a fuck who thinks what. That's our shit. Lowriders, that's our shit. You understand? Neighborhoods, that's our shit. You understand? So I know, like, because you gotta understand, like, a casting director, right? Is some nerd from like, what did you guys listen to Wu-Tang? When Genius said, who's your A&R? An electric guitar player who. I forgot, I'm fucking it up, but who's your A&R? A mountain climber who plays an electric guitar? He don't know the meaning of dope when he's looking for a suit and tie rap that's cleaner than a bar of soap. Who's your A&R? A mountain climber that plays an electric guitar? Who are these casting directors from, like, Nebraska? You're going to cast something on LA and you're from Nebraska. So all you know is Compton.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And even in our culture, dog, it's like, I don't want to get killed on this fucking, because of this podcast, right? But, and that's like a big ass Cardi B butt, right? Like fucking, right? Right? Like take it past Cardi to Nicki, like, right? At the last Chicano Hollywood event, right? Like, can't have cars in Hollywood. You understand? Like, I don't even want to go there, dog. But we can't have cars in Hollywood. This the Orange County car. This the whatever car.
Oh, of course not. I
You
get
know,
it.
like because I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like I feel like an outsider, right? Because it's like get to rap. Like I grew up on hip hop. Like my whole thing is quoting lyrics because I don't know how to tell you how I feel. When Jay-Z said, "Remember, don't talk to me about these MCs got skills. He's all right, but he's not real." How can Michael not be real? You see all this jewelry around my neck? I'm not gonna even brag. That's the only time I'm ever gonna. But I'm just saying, like certain people it's like, come on, man. Like if we searching for this star, right? If we searching for this whatever, right? The Brad Pitt, the Matthew McConaughey. Fuck, maybe he's on Cholo today. I don't know.
There you go. So let's talk about the film that you're working on right now, Mike.
You know what? I gotta keep it real with you, dog. We have 2 films, and the one that you starred in, it ain't ready. But the film that is complete is called In Denial, starring myself and Risa Ishiyama. Shout out to Risa, even though you won't follow me on Instagram. I sound like a hoe. That's why.
Yo, man, I didn't follow you back.
Motherfucker. Nah, bro, but like, just kidding. Yeah, shout out to Risa, because she worked with us when a lot of people didn't want to. She's like a classically trained actress. She went to like some college or whatever, like beautiful, all that shit, right? It's called In Denial. I play a guy named Angel. I play a guy who's like a angry boyfriend, you know? And he's violent and he's possessive and he is very insecure. So she leaves him or me, and it's just like the whole film. It's a short film, actually. It's like 30 minutes because a feature film is 45 minutes and above. Okay. Short film is 44 minutes and below. So ours is like 30. Like Augie's a straight artist, bro. Like we need to bring Augie on here, and he could tell you, a motherfucker could write, bro. He's Augie's a genius. Shout out to Augie. He's the writer director of that. It's like you said, Red or something like that. He has like all the cameras. He shot it well. We shot it. We were shooting it, then COVID happened. You know, so it had to take a while. Like I had to have a little stupid haircut for like a year, bro. Like you don't even know. Like, I mean, you guys have hair. Like I'm not dissing. I'm not dissing. Like, see, like my mouth, bro. Like, see, again, like that's why I like Pac. You know, when he said like I got a big ass mouth, but I speak from my heart. I'm not dissing, bro. Like you
just don't like my hair.
No, I got like you have
my beard's gonna get you, homie.
No, you have good hair. You guys have good hair. It's like soft. It's like almost like white people hair, you know. But I got like the straight like Indian hair. It's like a bear, you know, like a fucking like it'll be like this long.
Like this guy right here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that.
Well, it's like that. Like you know, it's like okay, like you know when you see like the homies try to comb their hair back, but it looks like Chewbacca.
Oh yeah,
because it's all big and fluffy and but it's back. Mm-hmm. That's my hair. It's like so thick and like just like a tree or something like. So I just always shave my head, like you know. But if I had good hair like you or you, I'd have hair.
All right, so let's keep going with the film, man. You got hair in the film. You're a possessive guy.
I'm possessive. I fucking.
Is it done? Is you guys completed?
It's ready to go. We're gonna drop it on Chicano Hollywood.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna drop it. Right. The short film, and then
I just got the app.
Yeah, nice. And then we're gonna drop the other film in a couple months, the one you were in. But again, In Denial. It basically is like everyone's telling her like to go away from me, and she doesn't because I'm like a manipulator or whatever. And then she finally does it, right? And I come home like fuck, right? And it's funny because we got this girl named Isela, right? Shout out to Isela. I'm like, gosh, she's so pretty, like one of those girls that they're so pretty that their feet are pretty. You know, like you know what I'm saying. Like you look at her like look at like,
this guy's a feet weirdo, homeboy.
No.
Right now he just went ding.
Hey, no, it's but listen,
shop for this vato.
Beautiful toes, beautiful.
Hey, but listen.
What's her IG?
Yeah, what's her IG?
It's not about.
Does she follow you?
Foot, whatever you call it. What do you say?
Fetish.
Foot fetish.
It's not that. If the toes are busted, so are other things. That's why you always gotta look at the toes first.
Toes and the hands.
Oh man.
No. Because you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. Like I know, like
don't expose her.
I'll say this. Like, go watch the movie Shallow Hal, right? And you'd be like, oh, prettiest girl there, right? she said it. She's like, oh, I work, so my hands are not good, but she's like, my toes are always done. I'm not gonna say who, but Shallow Hal. There's only what 4 or 5 girls,
Right.
Is one, you know. But again, I'm a possessive dude. I finally like get her to be possessed or whatever, and then I meet the girl Isela, and I try to cheat on my girl with her, but then she dumps me. Then I go back to my girl. He's an alcoholic, you know. So when we shot that scene with Isela, like I like it's cool being an actor because you get to like make out with like hot chicks, right? And this is Augie, man. What the fuck, bro? Because
Right.
she like we did the kiss scene like 3 or 4 times, right? But like the last time it was like because like she doesn't really speak English, right? So he said cut, corte, right? And I'm like I'm acting like I don't hear it, right? So I just keep going, right? Like, and then so like Augie, because like he was like, all right, cool, we got it. I'm like,
I'm not done yet.
Like, let's do it like 10 more times. I can do better, you know. But then she has to slap me, and that scene like took like an hour and a half because she kept laughing or she would hit me and it's like I'm fucked up at the end of the fucking scene, bro. I'm all red on the face, like because we did like 17, 16 times.
Oh man,
So-
real slaps.
She couldn't because she wasn't an actress. We wanted her more for her IG, like pretty girl type thing, you know?
Right.
Like bring us not customers, but
Exposure.
you know? So, but that's cool. We shot that at Augie's restaurant, his family restaurant. Shout out to Isela. She's in the movie. I can't think of anybody else. The new movie has a bunch of like movie stars, but I got to come back for that one.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's not ready.
For sure.
So
who ended up winning the Raiders game, man? I don't know.
I don't know.
Find out real quick.
I get the
It's still on.
updates
it has to be because I would have got the update of the game ending.
Damn.
I don't know if we're winning.
I said
homeboy.
the Raiders did. They were pretty high up there.
So let people know, Mike, you know, where they can find you, where they can find you on IG, where they can find the film, the whole shabam, homeboy.
The film, In Denial, again, it's starring me, Michael Sandoval, and Risa Ishiyama. It'll be on Chicano Hollywood streaming app. Everybody go out and get that. Shout out to Johnny, Chicano Hollywood. I'm actually working with Johnny on Saturday on something, like cholo shit, you know, like you can get it on Chicano Hollywood. We're going to put it on YouTube. My Instagram is I am Michael Sandoval. Just I am Michael Sandoval. I never go on Facebook because there's too much politics and people giving their fucking opinion. And
Politicking over there.
and I don't give a fuck. Honestly, like, I don't give a fuck.
I be politicking on my IG. They be trying to kill me.
No. See, it's cool about Instagram because you do get controversial. I remember one time, like, you brought up that shit, like, again, like, see, this is where I get into, like, militant, like, right? You know, I'm going to talk about the Nori, right? Nori,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Nori, Nore, Nora. What up? Anyways, I'm with you 100% on that because, like, I've been in rooms, right? I've been in rooms where it's like, this was recent, like 2 weeks ago, and it's like the whole black and brown coalition, and I'm not against it. What I am against is, for example, if you say that, that's cool, black and brown, because you're black. But I said, if we're in a room full of Mexican people or Chicanos, can we say brown and black? Oh, Michael, you're a racist. It's like, no, like, I'm just in love with me. I love me some me. I love my people. Can we say us first? No, it's just semantics. If it's just semantics, can we say brown and black first? Because we're in a room full of Chicanos, it's important for them to know. It's important for them to know that, like back in the day, right? In 1992, I was 14. I don't know how old you were, like 16, right? Eddie Murphy had that song. Remember, Eddie Murphy was the first Jamie Foxx, remember? He tried to sing. Okay, that was the first one, 84. 92, he had I Was a King. Remember, he dressed up in the fucking Egyptian pharaoh shit? And it's like, okay, I was a king, I get it. But we're kings too. You understand? Those pyramids?
Yes, sir.
There was no fucking Honduras, Mexico, no. It was,
No.
we're all the Mexica. We're all the fucking Mayas, right? We're all the fucking people of the sun.
We're all the same blood.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, like, it's important, like, for me at least. Like, my son, right? His first crush ever was Rihanna. And that made me so happy. Because in our culture, I would say, oh, morena, right? So my baby mama is what we would say morena, right?
Yes.
Well, if Rihanna was Latina, what would you call her? Morena, right? Because she would be like, she's like lighter skin, right?
Yeah, una morenita.
Right? Okay, so when my son first crush was on Rihanna, it made me proud because that meant he sees his mother as a symbol of beauty.
Nice.
And it's important, again, like I'm with the whole brown and black coalition, you know, because like you hear like Ice Cube go on shows, right? I'm only talking for his, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. But when it's us, can we put us first?
Yeah, when we do that, we're labeled
Racist.
racist. We're labeled
You know?
whatever it is, and that's something that I don't care. They can label me whatever they want, homeboy. But meanwhile, we're gonna be heard, and that's what we gotta do. We gotta stop being that. But at the same time, you also got the issue with the same Latinos that will sit there and say they're pro us, pro this. When Nuri, the one from LA, went out there and did her racial shit, and we called for her to get fired, they were out there protesting in front of her house, and Nuri, you're a racist, you gotta get out of here. And I called out all the Latinos. They didn't like it. Where was that energy for London Breed, the mayor of San Francisco? Nothing, homie. Not one of these. Well, not one of these IG pages. Not one of the YouTube. Nobody. No. There. When it comes to us calling another race out, bunch of chumps, homie. A bunch of chumps. I'll take the heat for it. I don't give a shit because I'm a banger, homie. That's what I do. But the majority of them, when it comes to other people disrespecting us, whether it's white, whether it's gay, whether it's black, whether it's our own. If it's our own, then they'll go there. But if it's somebody else, they back away. They get scared.
I agree with you. I mean, I just think like it should be like we should help each other because like we're so quick to pull each other down, man.
Yes.
If we just lifted each other up, like again, that's why I'm proud of you guys, man. And all the negative talk, I don't listen to it because when it comes down to it, you're helping people who look like you get a shot. Like Ken Norton Jr. was one of the baddest linebackers of all fucking time, right? He played for the fucking Cowboys and he went to the 49ers. A bad man. His dad was Ken Norton Sr., okay? Ken Norton Sr. said in that documentary, Facing Ali, he said, for us, me and my son lived in a fucking car. He said, for us, a gourmet meal was a hot dog with ketchup. Oof. He said, fighting Ali gave me a shot at life.
Sir.
And I'm not saying you're giving people shots at life, but would they know about my movie if I wasn't here? Because, like, Eat Tonight is not going to let me have that exposure. So you guys give, like, a platform to, like, people who don't have that platform, and I appreciate that because it's important. Like, let's keep it real. You could sell the fuck out. I don't know, like, if you even think about it, but you could, but you're still, like, you're, like, in the trenches with, like, everyday people. Like, you're a person of the people, because, like, okay, when John Cena clowned The Rock and he said, "You're not the people's champ, you're the champion of the people." Mm-hmm. He says, "When you walk up to The Rock, there's 9 bodyguards. When you walk up to me, I'm by myself." I was like, "Ooh, he got The Rock right there." That was cold because it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. John Cena is a cool dude like that, bro. I've seen him like give, you know what I'm saying, like shit. So I appreciate you. I'm not saying you're Cena, bro. Like you're not like.
I'm pretty sexy.
I don't want to compare you to nobody. No, you're pretty buff, bro. I'm skinny, but I appreciate the fact that you do that for people, man. Because, like,
thank you, Mike. I'm glad you see it. The thing is that a lot of times there's no competition in helping one another, and that's what I've seen from a lot of our people. Like you say, they want the spot. They want the spot, but they don't want the heat that comes with it,
or do the work,
or do the work, or they want to stay quiet when shit gets real. And then all of a sudden, when somebody speaks up and gets noticed, well, why is he getting noticed? Because I was the one out there speaking.
No, that was the. I wish I knew you in the summer. That was the realest shit. Shout out to AD. Because I feel like he was the only. I feel like he was the only one who acted like a man.
Yeah,
he was.
Duno was scared as fuck.
Yeah, he was. He was scared.
And he's a kid. I get it, but I mean, I seen the behind that. You guys were all fucking deep.
And now that you see what's going on over there, you have to. I mean, you have to send a nice message. But we got people in our own community. Why they go deep? But it's just fucking hating, bro. It's just fucking hating.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I just want to say to No Jumper, I'm from Orange County. My name is Mike the P, and I dare you. That's it. All right. Just no Orange County dissing. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right. All right, let's get that intro out of here. Mike, I want you to go ahead and give people the shout out. Let them know everything about you. Shout out your son, please. Everybody, homeboy.
Gotta do the Immortal Technique turn.
There you go. Just don't give the kiss, fool.
Yo, shout out to Immortal Technique. Shout out to Unlock Pictures. Augustine Guzman. Denzel.
Hit the mic.
Augustine Guzman, Denzel, Unlock Pictures. Maria Chaidiz, my agent. I am Michael Sandoval, Instagram.
And then,
In denial.
And then look at this guy. That's Elvis. All right, guys, we are out of here. That was a dope ass episode, by the way, Mike. I love the energy, homie. I love the energy.
Right.
I don't know what to expect from you, but I definitely
No,
love
I know you thought I was a bitch.
No, if I thought you was a bitch, you wouldn't be here.
No,
homie.
like when I first get this fucking writer, poet guy, like.
No.
Matter of fact, what size are your Jordans, homie?
Nah.
What size are those J's, dog?
Man, I don't know, but my 45 is like that. Nah.
No, I'm talking as you to me. That's how you picture me. Like, what size are your Jordans, homie? I'm like, oh, they're my size.
I got the what's the name on right now, homie? What are these called? The Crocs. Homie. Just don't tell nobody.
Oh, no, I
got my Adidas Crocs on right now.
I seen them.
Hey, so tomorrow night we will be at Don Quixote in Los Angeles. We're gonna be at the Conejo concert.
Show up.
Chino XL will be there. I think even Swifty's gonna be pulling up over there.
Crazy Race. Shout out to Crazy Race. Shout out to Crazy Race in the film. Crazy Race.
There you go. So we'll be out there tomorrow, Friday night. You guys want to come through? Come through. We'll be there. We got bottle service, baby. Let's get out of here.
That's right. Come say hi to us.
All right.
Gotta use the restroom.